Well, I think people would be surprised to see me a week after the video that you shot.
So, exactly a week ago, this is a Tuesday, so it was last Tuesday about 8 o'clock at night. What happened?
We were gonna water the garden, and I had already fallen once in the backyard because I caught my toe on our little fence and just kind of tumbled in the grass. When I came up to get water to go back, I turned around to tell you that I had fallen over the fence, and I got my foot caught in the hose, and I face planted directly into the patio.
Right on the cement. I watched it happen almost in slow motion. I was close enough to see every gory detail, too far away to actually prevent it.
All I can say is I'd like to thank my mom for the 10 years of ballet school that she paid for. Didn't help one little bit, except I believe maybe I held my little finger out while I was falling.
It was slow motion, but it was not graceful. That's a fact. So,
No, and I don't want to downplay it. I'm really lucky. I I'm 69 years old. I should have broken something or everything because I literally landed in this part of my face. I think.
yeah, no, nose first, then mouth, chin. I think your forehead was spared, actually.
Yeah, I just had one little scrape up here, but my nose, my chin, and my teeth. I knew I was gonna hit my teeth, and I was really scared.
So, when she composed herself and sat up for a second, I wanted to do a quick assessment. And, we're both luckily old enough that we've learned to remain calm in situations that other people might panic. And so I just wanted a quick assessment. And there was blood running from her nose, her top lip, into her mouth. I wasn't sure if she had knocked any teeth out, loose, cracked any teeth, chipped them. I didn't know. I didn't know if her nose was broken. I didn't know. But as it turns out, she, for a nasty situation, fared really well.
Well, you guys, we've been off the podcast about 3 or 4 minutes. We came out to water, and guess what happens? I caught my shoe on the edge of the hose, and I fell down face first into the patio. I will never make fun of Flip biting his lip at a restaurant again, because this is what karma does. So I've always told him, if something happens, be sure and film it. And I actually had to beg him to film this. But the good news is I didn't break any of my teeth, although I don't think I'm going to be eating anything but soft food for a couple of days. And my lip is swollen. I don't think I'll be eating any.
We're not going to be spicing it up with Flip for the next few days.
No, we aren't. And I appreciate him being such a good partner and helping me. At least I didn't break anything, not even the hose, or thank God, not the pitcher. But if you learned anything from this, Flip, it's I'm falling, film it. Love you guys, thanks.
Bye.
Yeah, I feel very lucky because a week out, I could be wired up for a broken jaw or thousands of other things. Not only did I not break anything, I didn't really hurt. The next morning I got up, I was fine. A little sore, but fine.
More than anyone, I'm shocked at what a quick recovery, because again, we have video just after the fall and now 1 week later, and it's almost not noticeable anywhere on her face. And so what would you attribute that to?
I think it's everything that Soil to Soul is about. I think we eat great food. You make us great meals, and we're only putting good things in our body that is nutritious.
No added sugar, no processed foods, things as close to the soil as you can get.
Including the stuff we grow here ourselves that we know has no antibiotics, no pesticides, and nothing.
Right.
The other thing is I use all natural stuff on my face, on my body. Any kind of hair and skin stuff, I make myself. We have the tallow butter, which I think has been amazing. We use the tea tree oil that has kept everything. Nothing's even looked like it was going to get infected or even inflamed.
Right.
You brought home some vitamin E capsules for me that were amazing. If you've never used vitamin E, they're in this little gel cap. You prick it with the pen, the vitamin E oil comes out, and I put it on the places to help with scarring. I mean, I'm not a medical doctor, but I've heard, let's call them old wives' tales or whatever, that it was great for healing and scarring, and it kept everything soft. I also used the emu oil that our friend Joanne sent me, and that kept everything very calm, no inflammation, no infection, nothing. And the fact of the matter is, you and I live a very calm life.
We do. You know what? Being calm. First of all, we didn't panic. We didn't run to the emergency room or even urgent care. We just took a very calm, observed assessment of what took place, and then decided what to do about it.
Quite honestly, the only place that wasn't calm was when I go, "Do you have your phone?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Film this." And he goes, "What?" "Film it." And he goes, I don't feel good." "Film it."
Yeah, I wasn't thrilled about that.
Huh.
But
It became like The Exorcist. Film
she-
it.
she composed herself quickly. In fact, we finished watering the garden before going inside, and she just started taking it easy for the day. But, you know, between the natural lifestyle we lead and the natural products she used, 1 week later, and I thought it was going to be a few weeks of scars and scabs and this thing and that.
We have a video that we need to film for our speaking business, and I was like, if we need to film it, we'll do it with my face screwed up. But that's not really a good way to do it. We thought it'd at least be a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing that by the end of this week.
Yeah, by a week later, I mean, I can still see bare remnants, but just the least little bit. Now, this isn't medical advice, and we're not making any medical claims. But what I am saying is, with my own two eyes, I watched Rene heal in a week's time when I would have thought it would have been a lot longer. Now, is it the natural products, the natural lifestyle, the food that we put in our body? I choose to believe it is.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I've taken a few falls in my life, in my 30s, in my 40s, probably even in my 50s. And I never felt as good as I do this time. I'm at a good, healthy weight. I'm at a good, healthy lifestyle. I feel good about this. And if I can take that kind of fall and be up later that evening, I'm sticking with this lifestyle.
Yeah, it works for us. You may or may not be interested. All I can tell you is we feel better, we feel younger, we evidently heal quicker, and so we're really happy about the results that we're getting.
And I'm very thankful. This could have gone a whole lot different way. I attribute most of this to you and our lifestyle.
Well, I feel the same way too. But if you ever have a medical issue, seek medical help from a professional. We're just telling you, observationally, and the way we choose to live, it's working for us.
Basically what he's trying to say, if it's a medical emergency, call 911, not your local comedians.
I think that's fair.
Join us for Soil to Soul Lifestyle.
We got Kitchen Witch. We've got Spicing It Up with Flip.
We've got Naturally Nurturing with Rene.
You know, for us, it's a lifestyle.